As 2025 draws to a close, one loud question continues to echo. It echoes across the entire tech community. Where is Apple's next-generation Apple TV? For months now, enthusiasts have been waiting. Reviewers have been waiting. Everyday fans have been waiting for a sign, a teaser, a keynote mention, or even a quiet website update. But Apple has remained completely silent. No events, no previews, no subtle hints on its official site, just complete stillness. And that silence has only made people more curious. Has Apple quietly shelved its streaming box for good? Has the company moved on completely to focus entirely on the iPhone, Vision Pro, and its AI revolution? Well, the short answer is absolutely no. Apple has not forgotten about the Apple TV. Far from it. In fact, strong evidence now suggests that Apple is right on track. They are ready to unveil the next-generation Apple TV. It will happen either by the end of 2025 or early 2026. And the best part is the reason for the long delay. The long delay might actually be a good one, because what is coming next is not just a small refresh. It is a huge change. It is shaping up to be one of the biggest reinventions. The biggest reinventions of Apple's home entertainment strategy in years. The next Apple TV is not just a box for watching Netflix or Apple TV Plus. It is the foundation of Apple's next chapter in the living room. It is a powerful hub, a hub that connects AI, gaming, and smart home control, all into one seamless experience. So, grab your popcorn, because this update could completely redefine what your TV does and how you interact with it every single day. Let us start with the basics. The last major Apple TV refresh arrived way back in late 2022. That model was powered by Apple's A15 Bionic chip, the same processor used in the iPhone 13. At the time, it was a solid upgrade. But now, in 2025, that same chip feels ancient. Years have passed since that launch. During that time, Apple has released many new products for new generations of iPhones, introduced M-Series Macs and iPads, launched the Vision Pro headset, and even expanded its lineup of smart home devices. Yet, through all this massive progress, the Apple TV has remained completely unchanged. Sure, Apple has rolled out minor software updates, a cleaner home screen layout, better AirPlay performance, and tighter HomeKit integration. But when it comes to the hardware, the part that really determines raw performance, there's been nothing new. And for a company that thrives on yearly innovation, that kind of pause is highly unusual. So why the delay? Why would Apple let such an important product sit untouched for nearly half a decade? The answer lies in something far bigger than the Apple TV itself. A massive internal shift. A shift that is reshaping every Apple product from the ground up. To understand the delay, you have to understand what is happening inside Apple right now. The entire Apple ecosystem is being rebuilt around a single powerful idea: Apple Intelligence. Apple Intelligence is not just another voice assistant upgrade. It is not just a smarter Siri. It is an entirely new layer of intelligence, a layer that blends artificial intelligence with Apple's signature focus on privacy, security, and on-device processing. It is not about replacing human input. It is about making your devices understand three things: context, personality, and intent. And that is exactly where the Apple TV fits in perfectly. The next generation Apple TV will not just stream shows. It will be a living room AI hub, a smart assistant that knows your habits, your moods, and your preferences, while also controlling every smart device around you. But there is a technical reason why this has taken time. To run Apple Intelligence properly, a device needs a very powerful processor, at least the A17 Pro chip or something newer. That is the same chip found in the iPhone 15 Pro, Apple's first chip to fully support on-device AI features and advanced neural processing. So, the Apple TV's long silence is not neglect. It is preparation. Apple does not want to release another simple streaming box. It wants to launch a device that can handle AI-powered tasks, real-time Siri processing, and generative video summaries, all while delivering the smooth performance Apple users expect. The A17 Pro chip is the key. the key to unlocking Apple's vision for an intelligent home. Now let's talk about what this powerful chip actually brings to the table. The A17 Pro is one of Apple's most advanced pieces of silicon, built using a 3-nanometer process. It delivers higher performance and greater efficiency than any previous Apple TV chip by a wide margin. It features 6 CPU cores, 2 high-performance cores, and 4 efficiency cores, along with up to 4 GPU cores that can handle serious graphics workloads. That is not just good news for streaming apps. It means faster load times, smoother animations, and for the first time ever, potential console-level gaming experiences. Right from your living room, Apple might finally be bringing serious gaming to the Apple TV. The A17 Pro chip includes hardware-accelerated ray tracing, a feature that lets games simulate realistic lighting, reflections, and shadows. Until recently, this level of realism was only possible on high-end gaming PCs or consoles like the PlayStation 5. The Apple TV could suddenly transform into a capable mini console, not a direct PlayStation rival, but something powerful enough to handle complex visuals and immersive experiences through Apple Arcade and future titles. Apple is setting it up to compete indirectly. Compete with systems like the Nintendo Switch 2, or even cloud-based gaming services. So, how exactly will Apple Intelligence work on a TV? Imagine sitting on your couch and saying, "Hey Siri, find me something relaxing to watch." But instead of just showing you random recommendations, Siri actually analyzes your recent viewing history, your Apple Watch health data, and maybe even your current mood, all processed securely on your devices to find the perfect calming show, playlist, or documentary. Or let us say you ask, "Show me the highlights from today's news." Instead of a basic video list, Apple TV could generate a personalized AI summary, pulling highlights from your preferred channels, summarizing key points, and even generating on-screen captions tailored to you. That is the power of Apple Intelligence. Context-aware, privacy-focused, and deeply personal. Apple is reportedly developing multi-user AI profiles for Apple TV. That means your TV could automatically recognize who is in the room, not through creepy facial recognition, but through contextual signals. Signals like your Apple ID proximity, your Apple Watch, or your iPhone's location, and instantly switch to your preferred profile. Different icons, different apps, personalized watch lists, all appearing seamlessly. In other words, Apple TV could become the center of the intelligent home, reacting to who is using it and anticipating what they want to do next. Now, let's talk about the physical design and hardware upgrades. Don't expect Apple to reinvent the look of the box itself. The current design already works perfectly, but subtle refinements are on the way. Apple is reportedly exploring a new enclosure, made from recycled aluminum or eco-friendly metal alloys. This will improve durability and thermal performance. Another big potential upgrade is HDMI 2.2 pass-through support. This would let the Apple TV handle both audio and video output more efficiently, reducing latency and improving home theater setups. A huge win for gamers and audiophiles alike. Connectivity will also see a leap forward. Expect Wi-Fi 6E and possibly even Wi-Fi 7 for ultra-fast streaming with lower interference. On top of that, Apple is doubling down on Thread and Matter support, the new industry standards for smart home devices. That means your Apple TV could serve as a central smart home hub, controlling everything from smart lights to thermostats. In terms of storage, Apple may introduce higher tiers down the line, as AI features and gaming demand more space. And yes, the Siri remote might see one more refinement. Apple could integrate Find My support, haptic feedback, or even a small touch panel for smoother navigation. Some leaks even suggest that the Apple TV box itself could feature built-in microphones, allowing for hands-free Siri, without needing to hold the remote at all. That would be a major quality of life improvement, especially for smart home control. Alongside the hardware refresh, Apple will launch the next big software version, tvOS 26. This version will serve as the bridge. The bridge between the Apple TV and Apple's wider ecosystem. Apple Intelligence will make this even smarter. Apple TV could proactively display a continue watching suggestion, and you sit down. And when combined with the Home app, your Apple TV could act as the visual command center for your smart home. You could view your doorbell camera feed, check the temperature, adjust the lighting, all through one interface. If you like the video, subscribe, share the video, and hit the bell icon like that. In my best opinion, the long delay of the Apple TV 4K is not a sign of neglect, but a calculated, necessary wait for the A17 Pro chip and the final version of Apple Intelligence. The 2025/2026 model is strategically poised to be a living room AI hub and a stealth console, making it a foundational device for Apple's future. The convergence of ray tracing gaming, context-aware Siri, and Wi-Fi 7 makes this the most important, transformative upgrade the platform has ever seen.